Well, good afternoon, everybody.
Hi.
Happy Independence Day. Brattleboro's 37th annual Independence Day Parade and festivities downtown. I'm Tim Johnson from 96.7 CSA FM, and look at this, my buddy.
I'm back. Larry Smith, formerly from WTSA.
Yeah, and in fact,
now with Vermont Yankee.
You're the one who got me my gig, so I got to say thank you.
Hey, no problem. Borough goes forth. You talk about a citizen's 4th of July. I mean, this has been free and has been part of this community for 37 years, but took on a whole new life this year with a whole new committee. But the same traditional wonderful 4th of July activities at Living Memorial Park afterwards, and full of everything that we've had for the past gosh knows how many years, including us on TV.
Precisely.
Doesn't get any better.
Committee is called Brattleboro Goes Forth by the people and headed by Tim O'Connor, former Vermont House Speaker. Tim and his group of fellow citizens have done great. They've raised about $15,000 to really pull off the day's events. A lot of corporate support, a lot of individual donations, and people saying this event is too important to let it go by the wayside.
That's right, and the entire O'Connor family and grandchildren and the entire O'Connor clan and a great committee putting this together in about 6 months' time, and it's been a lot of fun, a lot of work, but this is a tradition in Brattleboro to have the 4th of July, and we're delighted to be back here again. And of course, we've got absolutely perfect weather.
Precisely. A couple of safety hints today. Tim O'Connor was by the radio station on Friday, wanted to make sure that everybody got their sunscreen, they got the proper amount of hydration and shade, because temperatures are expected to hit 90 degrees plus today, and we want to make sure
it's warm.
Everybody is good. If you do have a medical problem during the day, either along the parade route or at Memorial Park, members of Rescue Inc., the local emergency medical service, will be doing their thing out on bicycles. They'll be making sure that they run the route, and if you do have a problem, raise your hand and they'll take care of you.
So be sure and bring water, bring plenty of it to Memorial Park or wherever you're going. I'm sure our parade marchers will have it as well. A couple of other notes. Animals and fireworks don't go together, so please don't bring your animals to Living Memorial Park. We suggest that you carpool if you can, because parking is limited. In fact, I think parking at the field at Living Memorial Park is mainly for handicapped, isn't it?
Precisely. They do have parking available at
the Manley Field.
Manley Field, and also at the Winston Prouty Center and at the Brattleboro Farmers Market lot. The Creamery Bridge is open beginning at noontime, one-way traffic from Western Avenue through the bridge, so please take advantage of that. And I do want to stress one other thing. Memorial Park is on town property. They have a no alcohol ordinance there, so the best safety tip I can say is bring plenty of water, but leave your fireworks carrying alcoholic dogs at home.
I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
And fireworks at 9:30 tonight on the field,
yeah,
all free.
In fact, let's run down the events of the afternoon. As you may be able to see, the Bill Powers 4-mile firecracker.
Hey,
great job.
Good job, Serge.
Kicked off at 12:30. Some of the people are just passing by our location, which is in front of the Robert Gibson River Garden downtown. They had a public reading of the Declaration of Independence at Plenty Park, just across the street, corner of High and Main Streets. And the parade starting off at Brattleboro Union High School, the corner of Canal and Fairground Roads, coming down Canal Street, coming up Main Street to the Brattleboro Common, and then in the afternoon at Living Memorial Park, starting at 2:30, fun, games, and food. They've got additional food vendors, really everything that you'd want, from hot dogs and French fries to Italian, Chinese, Thai food.
And a tremendous DJ, I heard.
Yeah, I understand after I leave here today, I'll be bringing my collection of oldies to the park, and in fact found a couple of good ones for you this week, Larry. Best of Wilson Pickett, and Best of Tommy James and the Shondells. How about that?
Oh man!
See, I go through all these.
Can I borrow them when you're done?
Sure, I go through yard sales and flea markets and things, but that'll be accompanying the Small Fry baseball game beginning at 3. That's the Small Fry All-Star game. Swim races at Memorial Park at 4. And I will say that swimming is free at the park all day today. 5:30 to 7:15, Avi and Celia with country, bluegrass, and rock. 6:30, the Vic and Sticks Children's Concert Our buddy Peter Miles at 7:45 tonight.
All right.
Yeah, with rock, funk, blues, and jazz, and of course Sean McLaughlin on drums for the Peter Miles Band.
Perfect.
And fireworks beginning at 9:30. Really a great way to celebrate Independence Day. Make sure you do it safely, and thank you for joining us this afternoon to kick it off with this fantastic parade.
Absolutely. Timmy and I were going to participate in the run, however, we would have been late for this broadcast and had to unfortunately say no.
It would have been, in my case, a slow walk because I want to make sure that I get through. This is a marathon and not a sprint.
There you go.
And of course, thank you to the BCTV organizers for putting this all together. Special lunch provided by Subway. We really do appreciate that.
It was wonderful. And you know, this is a great location. For years, we were up at the Gibson Aiken Center on Main Street, and you know, great vantage point, but difficult for BCTV, especially to be out in the sun. And if we had a shower, right now they're in the river garden. We're out in front. We have shade. We're good.
We really are, and this is a great vantage point because we can look up at High Street where cars are stopped waiting to get around the corner, and also cars coming up Main Street, and we'll know when the parade begins, as it kicked off at 1 o'clock when they reach here, because there'll be both a Vermont State Police cruiser and a Brattleboro police car coming up to lead the parade.
And ahead of that parade, Timmy, we're going to see some skateboarders. They're going to be doing a presentation, hopefully in front of us. And then another special presentation that came together just in the last couple of days, which we're going to leave secret until they actually get here. But you know, I was going through the papers earlier today, and there's 4th of July celebrations. In fact, a parade was just starting in Saxton's River. That's a huge parade. But not many are absolutely free, and an entire day of activity where you don't have to pay for anything other than maybe something that you want to eat or drink. You don't have to pay for the parking or admission. This is a wonderful thing that this is now the 37th year that Brattleboro has had this family 4th of July celebration. All volunteer help. Think of how many parade marshals, how many people involved. It's wonderful, and you can tell as we look up and down Main Street, and I'm sure Canal Street, it's lined with folks just watching the parade, having a good time, and I'm sure there'll be thousands at Living Memorial Park tonight.
Yeah, in fact, people started lining up along Main Street this morning at 10 o'clock because usually when this parade is on a weekday or Saturday, that's when they do the parade, and they wanted to make sure they got here in time. Of course, everything pushed back to 1 o'clock because it's Sunday, not wanting to conflict with religious services, and really we'll have a fun day all packed through the afternoon and the evening hours.
I kind of like this being at 1 o'clock. I get to sleep in late. Somebody at work asked me, Larry, what day is the 4th of July parade?
Oh man.
It's always the 4th of July.
Except when they delay it, but they never have. So.
No. Look, we even have a festive table this year. This is very special.
Oh, definitely. So the parade, when it comes to us, will be a 4-division parade, and all put together by the volunteer Brattleboro Goes Forth committee with volunteer marshals, and really just some outstanding support from throughout the community. You've got political leaders. Of course, this is an election year, so you have the strolling of the politicians.
We'll have lots of politicians in the parade.
Community leaders, different groups, kids,
nonprofit organizations,
adults,
a lot of music, bands.
You bet. Now, what's your favorite band from all the past years of these parades?
Gosh knows, you know, there are so many. One, of course, since year one, Brattleboro Union High School Marching Band, Legion Band. I mean, we see so many in these parades. It's great. And, you know, and we'll be highlighting it with the 4 divisions. Each division has its own theme as we honor the future, the past, which is neat.
It really is.
And I think we're going to see more floats this year, more floats in the parade. So that'll be fun.
That would be great. And of course, I want to talk about these buttons that are on our shirts.
We're sporting these new.
The one and only Brattleboro, a new campaign kicked off this week by the Brattleboro Chamber of Commerce, which Jerry Goldberg, the chamber director, likens to the I Love New York, but done up in Vermont style.
I like it.
Yeah, it really is neat.
Very festive.
I would have broke out our T-shirts, but that would have, necessitated a quick costume change.
Yeah, we didn't want to expose anybody to that.
No, that is illegal in Brattleboro now.
Yes,
so
it should be.
All right, the marketing and promotion campaign promotes Greater Brattleboro far and wide all summer and into fall when it leads into the big September Swing into Fall month-long festival starting on Labor Day weekend, including the Beantown Swing Band. You remember them from last year?
They were at the Brattleboro retreat for their big celebration, and they were absolutely fantastic. In fact, I think they had a former singer who was with who was American Idol finalist.
Yeah, and
they're wonderful.
This will shock you. The gentleman John Stevens actually has an album out, and I saw it on sale in the dollar store.
In the dollar store?
In the dollar store.
Well, he's starting off small, but you know.
Okay. But the concert will raise money to help fund the painting of the new mural in Plenty Park. The original mural done by Terry Sylvester has, to be kind, seen better days. And it needs to be redone.
It's tired.
In fact, the chamber will start rehab on the wall tomorrow, on Tuesday.
Excellent.
How about that? So not that far away.
Nope. And Plenty Park is a focal point in downtown Brattleboro. To have a beautiful mural of Brattleboro restored will be nice. Look forward to that.
Really would be. It's got some great benches, the bus depot, and a lot of the accoutrements that really, I think, the man it was named after, Plenty Burroughs, would really, really love. I think, just a quiet place to sit, relax, and enjoy a summer afternoon.
And a park that essentially is almost in front of where his store stood for many years, Burroughs Sports Shop.
That's correct. And in fact,
I think the fireworks started early.
I want to remind you that fireworks are illegal in Vermont, but right across the border in New Hampshire, they are not. So you may be hearing a couple of pops and clicks from the other side of the river. Since we are on the river, you can't really see it because Main Street blocks you from seeing the Connecticut. But
well, we've got temperatures up in the 80s, Tim, but a little breeze.
Glad they were obeying the helmet law.
Yes.
And there's another Rescue Inc. gentleman just passing through who was on his 10-speed bicycle. Still, we are awaiting the start of the parade since they began at Brattleboro Union High School on the corner of Fairground Road and Canal Street just a few minutes ago. They should be here soon.
I think this is probably the tail end of traffic coming through Main Street before they block it off, and then we see our parade. 4-division parade, and then events go to Living Memorial Park for the afternoon and evening.
And one of the things that is always special about this parade, right between Brattleboro Post Office and the Center Congregational Church lots, they have fire trucks, Brattleboro and Chesterfield fire trucks, holding up a gigantic American flag. And
hi, Sue.
American flag, Sue Greenbaum, how are you? Please.
Absolutely.
We're kind of tied in. Maybe we can get a volunteer to go get us a couple of flags. 2 flags to go, hold the mustard.
Perfect.
All right.
Freshly ironed, too.
Thank you.
Drive safely, Sue.
Does she have a license for that thing?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Wow.
Perfect. I like it.
Yeah. And this is the 50-star variety.
So we didn't have the flag last year. I think one of the ladder trucks was not available, but that...
Yeah, the Brattleboro ladder, I believe, was not available. I don't know if you heard about that. Just routine work, taking the ladder down after the fire at the Lawrence Block during the winter.
That's right, it got bent.
It got bent, badly bent.
You guys got your flags.
Yes, we do.
We do. How are you, Corky?
Come over here. Come stand between us for half a second, if you would, please.
Our former town manager, Corky Elwell, who was town manager when this parade started in, what, Corky, 71, 72?
1776.
Oh, I missed that one somehow, Corky.
But what do you think of things continuing on as they have been all these years, and this really becoming the kind of tradition that Brattleboro is not only proud of, but known for?
Well, I think it's Brattleboro, and Brattleboro doesn't give up. And
Nope.
Brattleboro is a community, and that's what this parade is all about. It's a community parade.
Really is.
Yep.
So how are you and your family spending the day?
Well, we're giving out some flags, and then we're going to have a swim and have some eats later.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
Perfect.
Well, it is great to see
Yeah.
you.
It
and,
is.
You are a great part of Brattleboro's heritage. I want to say thank you.
You
for
are.
that.
Thank you.
Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Take
All
care,
right.
Corky.
Thank you.
We haven't even started.
Former Brattleboro town manager Corwin Elwell. Gosh, Corky retired 20 years ago,
I know.
1990.
I hosted his retirement party.
Yeah, that's right.
Corky's a great lover of trains.
Yes,
so I
he
got him a
is.
train set.
Now you did a good job then. In fact, just thinking, a lot of institutional memory over the years, because didn't he come on board 1960, 61? Definitely.
He was town manager for 30
30
years.
years.
30 years.
Incredible.
That's a long time. Saw a lot of changes, but a wonderful community and fine gentleman.
So I'm thinking we're getting close if Brattleboro police are not going to be letting people.
And I don't see any more
coming
traffic
south.
after this, so I think we're getting ready.
I believe so. Of course, Sergeant Bob Perkins, one of the many people working on the 4th of July. We appreciate his service, as well as all the service of the emergency personnel and those in uniform. And I have to just make mention, I don't know if you'd caught the news, a Vermont National Guard member from West Burke, a gentleman, a 25-year-old soldier, died in Afghanistan on Friday. And really,
No, I didn't.
we need to take note of the fact that there are people in harm's way this 4th of July, this Independence Day.
To remember them.
And keep them in your hearts, keep them in your minds, and if you can do something to help out their families, please do so as well.
And we will have veterans organizations prominently in this parade, because that's also part of the history and heritage of the 4th of July in Brattleboro. And color guards.
Really is.
So you're going to do some grilling after, how long are you DJing at the park?
Till 5:30, then we are going to be grilling in Vernon.
Perfect.
In fact, I think chicken's on the menu tonight. Chicken and corn on the cob.
Perfect. What
How about
time?
you? Oh, gosh, probably, I'd say by 6:30 to 7 maybe.
Now I'm going home to do hot dogs, hamburgers, and corn on the grill.
Nice.
Just taking a very leisurely, easy 4th of July. Have a wonderful neighborhood in downtown Keene, so I have a feeling my neighbors, if they're not grilling, will be over to visit, and that's fine.
Well, that's the way it should be. I mean, my wife is hanging out watching the parade with some members of our family. In fact, I will applaud my granddaughter Jocelyn from the Cheshire United U11 girls soccer team.
All right, and you've got somebody on a baseball team or
Yeah, my
small
grandson
fry?
Tony is on the 9 and 10-year-old Little League All-Stars.
Perfect.
So the whole family's getting involved with Independence Day today, as well they should. It's a good habit to instill really the meaning of what it is to be a citizen, to be part of a community, to be part of a state, to be part of a nation. Because in the end, Larry, it's not about us. It's about what other people have brought to bear, and we're enjoying the combined efforts of their sweat and blood and toil.
And that's why we call it Independence Day. And that's why this day is so special, too, in Brattleboro, and to celebrate
It really is.
diversity, independence, uniqueness. And look at the street is just lined with people. And it's warm today.
It really is. Temperature in the 90s. Again, if you possibly can, make sure you are well hydrated. And I plan on doing the same with my beverage.
You're supposed to be drinking water, Timothy.
After this one's done, I'll drink water.
All right.
Only fair. So,
Now, we see something new this year.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of things. You won't
Okay.
be driving a WTSA vehicle.
that's right.
But the Corbeil family will be. So you got to tell us about that, because that's new. Because as most people should know, I certainly do.
You should.
The father of our 4th of July parade was former Chamber President J. Wayne Corbeil. And it was his insight and vision that there would be not only a 4th of July parade in Brattleboro after a 50-year hiatus, but it would be free.
And that
nobody
you'd
would
raise the
pay
money for
and
it.
and that I would raise $1,000. And actually, I think it was more than, I know it was more than $1,000. So it is wonderful in this 37th year that the Corbeil family will be in the parade.
Yeah, and so the Corbeil children and Wayne's wife Marie will be in cars furnished by Auto Mall. And a couple of our WTSA staffers will be along with our president and general manager Kelly Corbeil and all of the Corbeil grandchildren.
Which means I got to deliver you to Memorial Park, right?
That's right, because like the little old woman in a shoe, there ain't no more room.
I will be delighted.
Okay,
I will be
appreciate
delighted.
that.
I can't have you late for your DJing.
Plus, got some brand new equipment, brand new wireless microphone that we'll be using so Ben Underhill can do the starting lineups for the Small Fry All-Star game.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, we got an absolutely spectacular day, and I'm sure once the sun goes down, it'll be a beautiful evening for activities at Memorial Park and fireworks around 9:30.
Really will be, and in fact that normally attracts 4,000 to 5,000 people for the fireworks display, and it is just one sea of people.
It is. So carpool if you can. If you're within walking distance, we suggest you walk because it will take a while to leave Guilford Street or Living Memorial Park or the Manly Lot or Winston Prouty Center, which is to be expected on the 4th of July, but if you can walk or carpool, we suggest that you do.
And the best things we can give you for advice, really to keep you and your family safe, also keep you out of the pokey. No alcohol at Memorial Park. Fireworks not allowed. Let the fireworks stay in the hands of the professionals.
Good to see you.
And of course, leave your dogs at home.
Right.
Yeah,
Dogs
have your
and
dogs,
fireworks don't go together.
Have your dogs watch the parade on BCTV.
Yeah, put them right in front.
Yeah.
They'll love it.
My dogs are watching it on BCTV.
They are?
Yeah.
What are your dogs' names?
Barney and Sparky.
Barney,
Say hi to
Sparky.
you. A pair of 8-year-old yellow labs. In fact, what did I do? What did I do with that? I had a, yeah. I think this is worthwhile.
What
It's my
Is that a flea market special?
love
Or?
is being owned by a yellow lab.
Oh,
So there you are. There's my thought for the day.
perfect. Now, where did you get that? Did Sue get that for you?
Yeah, I think Sue's daughter Sherry got that.
Oh,
Perfect.
that's nice.
So just in time, we have the parade kicking off into view. The motorcycle up front.
And Brattleboro police cruisers. Symbolic start of our 4th of July parade. 37th annual. You're watching it live on BCTV and the Brattleboro cable.
Actually,
Our wonderful BCTV crew giving up
yeah,
an entire
great
day
job,
for
guys.
this.
Bit of a change here at Windham County Sheriff's Cruise, which is, of course, in honor of Sheriff Keith Clark, who's now serving in Afghanistan.
That's right.
With the Vermont National Guard, and a special flag in honor of both him and First Sergeant Harry Cope of the Sheriff's Department, also serving in Afghanistan.
All right. And the skateboarder's not far behind.
That's right.
Did you ever try that, skateboarding?
Yeah, I think you need elbow pads, knee pads, and a helmet. Everything nowadays needs a helmet.
Yes.
In fact, even getting into your bathtub, you need a helmet.
That's why I shower.
Perfect. So, a lot of different people involved, and they're waiting for the traffic to clear out. Just getting a few late goers who weren't aware of what we were doing, and that's fine. I mean, I love the fact that Brattleboro is a tourist mecca. So,
And anybody passing through that wasn't aware, you know what? They'll probably pull over and watch the parade.
they should.
Yeah.
And if not, well, have a nice life. So here comes the Blue Knights, member of the Windham County Sheriff's Department, past our location. And the flag coming through. That, of course, is Sheriff Keith Clark's wife, Bonnie, who is doing all the work to make sure he gets on the ballot again.
All right.
Good to see you. Thank you. It's funny. I probably talked more with the sheriff on Facebook this past year than I had the
Is
year
that right?
before. Yeah.
You have a pretty active Facebook page.
I've got over 850 fans.
Wow, there you go.
I think I'm all related to it.
That's all right, you'll get good reviews.
That I will.
Yeah, it looks a little warm for skateboarding.
Yeah, it is. Of course, the skate park will be leased at a portion of the patrol lot. The lease agreement has been approved. Good to see you, Lisa. Lisa Inman, one of the wives of the sheriff members. Oh, look at this. Darrell Pillsbury and his sidekick, Joe Bushy. working on a little four-wheeler.
And taking a video, no doubt.
Oh yeah, this will be on BCTV at some point. The Brattleboro skateboard park is coming.
That's great.
Fantastic. Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? Right behind the skateboarders. Yeah. Look at this. The marina.
Well, Tim, as you know, the
Restaurant.
marina had a horrible, tragic fire.
Oh, wait a minute. Before we go to the marina, they're going to do a demonstration in front of us.
All right, and then we'll go to the marina.
Yeah. Hopefully nobody will be hurt.
Oh,
Wow.
don't try this at home.
Incredible. Skateboarders of all ages. Incredible.
Oh, one down.
Wow. This is just incredible. Ha!
It's a great presentation.
Really
Something
is.
new.
And something well needed in Brattleboro, because I would rather see the skateboarders have a place to do their thing than be in a parking lot or, heaven forbid, be on the road when I'm driving the other way. Now, about the marina, a little thing called a fire, 3 a.m. Friday, kind of
big
derailed
fire.
things. But they are saying they will be back.
So the entire, I believe, 40 employees of the marina wanted to march in the parade. First of all, to thank all of their loyal customers, including me. I was at the marina Wednesday having lunch. Can't believe it. But I cannot wait for them to be back. And it's quite a family of everybody that works for Dennis Smith, and
It really is.
we wish them the best.
All right.
Hey, sweetie.
How are you?
Come here, honey.
Mr. Baker, come this way.
Hey!
So, congratulations.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah, Jack, face the camera.
Oh, where is it?
Right there.
You're down, but you're not out.
We're down, but we're not out. We all wanted to be together today. It's bittersweet, but we're trying to make the best of a bad situation at the moment. We just all love each other. We're a big family. This is what we want to do. We pulled it together, and obviously we're thanking everybody, and it's just awesome time.
Hurry up and
Hurry
come
up.
back.
I love you guys.
All right.
Bye,
love you.
sweetie.
Linda.
Just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I had to go in your parking lot and listen to you say it. When Tim Johnson said it, then I believed it.
Bless you. Good to see you, Linda.
Take care, Linda.
It's been a week.
Yeah. Linda Dirks, of course, former Brattleboro Chamber of Commerce director.
That's right.
And this, I believe, will become our first band coming into view right now. The Brattleboro American Legion, Color Guards and Legion Band with the Brattleboro Police Cruiser and Vermont State Police Cruiser.
And the official start of our 37th annual Brattleboro 4th of July Parade. Boy, they look and sound sharp.
Oh, you bet. Bruce Corwin still marching, part of the band, but Ray Brown also taking some of the directorship role. And members of American Marine Corps League Detachment 798. Semper Fi, guys. Thank you a lot. And remember, when a flag goes by, take off your hat. Definitely.
You You might as well just leave yours off.
I think I will.
It's too warm anyway.
Now you're right.
Save it for the park.
Oh, check this out. The Marine Corps song. Dick Hodgson and wife and mom. I don't know if you've ever met Haji, but the man is a hero.
Yes, he is.
More
Happy
Marine
4th.
Corps League members. All right. Perfect. The Marine Corps League detachment is strong, as is their spirit.
And of course, it wouldn't be the 4th of July parade without the Brattleboro Recreation and Parks Department decorated bicycles.
That's right. They've been working on that for most of the day. Kids on bikes, there's always something special about that.
It is a warm day in downtown Brattleboro,
That
especially
it
for our
is.
marchers. What did we say? This is like a 3-mile parade
About
route?
a 3-mile parade route, 4 divisions.
And of course, they've been out in the sun longer, lining up along Canal Street and
Great
Fairgrounds
job.
Road. There's Carol a lot walking with everybody. She'll be busy this afternoon at the park.
Yeah, in fact,
our Recreation and Parks Director.
I was setting up the radio station's tent at the park this morning and saw Carol already hard at work.
Ah, that's not surprising.
And the Small Fry All-Stars to be involved in the Small Fry baseball game at the park at 3 o'clock. Great.
They love being in the parade.
Oh, you bet. Great job, guys. Dave Weaver, one of the Small Fry coaches. Chris Milrick will be coaching one of the teams in the parade or in the game. Fantastic. Great. To be followed by members of the Vermont National Guard. All right. Looks like a Humvee, another Humvee interspersed with a truck.
Those are got to be warm. I don't
Yeah.
think they come with AC.
Now, AC in their world would be alternating cannon.
Yes. My first radio station car, and we were in the 4th of July parade. No air conditioning.
Oh man. Yeah.
Well, it was the 440 system. 4 windows down, 40 miles an hour, you
Yeah,
got to
that's right.
breathe.
And of course, Operation Yellow Ribbon, support our soldiers. They've got marchers with names of people that they are supporting. And really, this is the way to go. And also the special decorated truck in memory of a Brattleboro area man who lost his life in Iraq. Was it 5 years ago now?
I believe it was.
Kyle Gilbert.
A monument to Kyle right at the bottom of Main Street.
That's right.
Happy 4th.
Way to go. Yeah, in fact, the Vermont National Guard patch is on the Brattleboro American Legion baseball team this year. So if you see the Legion ball team, you'll see the hat. Great. Good to see everybody involved.
Happy 4th.
Thank you, Vicki.
It
Very
is.
welcome.
This isn't doing much for our base tan, though.
No, it's not. But you know, this lighting here in the booth is almost like a tanning bed itself.
And it is my good side. So.
Yes, it is. That's right. Regina Meckel,
Happy 4th.
the mother of Kyle Gilbert, her new husband Herb Meckel is now serving in Afghanistan with the Guard.
Whoa.
So that's what I call commitment.
Yeah, must be mixed emotions.
Very. And coming into view is the Brattleboro Elks Club and the flag. Members of the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks proudly present our nation's flag.
And look at it, a huge
40 by 60 flag, a symbol of support for the Elks programs, which include Americanism, patriotism, and veteran services. The Elks members, under the leadership of this year's exalted ruler, Henry Deemer, express a sincere and heartfelt Happy Independence Day to all. The Elks are housed at 75 Putney Road since 1929. They proudly support this year's 4th of July festivities Thank you to all of their loyal members and families who've come out to help make this display of our nation's flag possible.
That's wonderful.
Wow, how many people does it take to hold up a 40-foot by
A lot.
60-foot flag?
A lot.
Yeah.
Walking in the sun and the heat.
Definitely.
Beautiful flag.
Don't let it hit the ground. And here it is,
That's beautiful.
in its nation's glory.
See, right in front of the reviewing stand.
Very good.
I told you we picked a good place.
Yeah, we did. Good
And
job.
of
Thank
course,
you, gentlemen, ladies.
Another tradition for 37 years in the 4th of July parade is politicians.
The strolling of the politicians. Select Board Chair Dick DeGray.
You need a hat, Dick.
Representatives Molly Burke, Ginny Milkey, and Sarah Edwards. State Senator Jeanette White. Representative Mike Moricki of Putney. Patty O'Donnell from Vernon and Guilford. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good 4th.
And following up close behind is a banner and plenty of supporters for Brian Doobie, the current Lieutenant Governor, one of a gaggle of candidates for governor
We've
of
got a
Vermont.
lot of candidates
That we
this
do.
year.
And the primary this year is August 24th. That way, done in honor of being able to get ballots out for the general election to those serving overseas, getting the ballots out in time. So that is great. Good job. Thank you.
They look like they're all having a great time.
Oh, they are. And of course, in back of Brian Doobie is Matt Dunn, one of 5 Democrats running for governor. Got to keep an eye on all these people. Thank you all. We can't
We
move.
can't move. We're wired. We'll explode.
That's right. And of course, Matt Dunn himself. Very good, sir. Good to see you. Oh,
We
yes.
are.
Along and back of Matt is current Windham County State's Attorney Tracy Shriver, running for re-election, and Hillary Cook, running for State Senate. Supporters of Peter Galbraith, running for State Senate as well. Good to see you there, Peter. Good. Good to see you. Thank you. And the Shoveling for Governor campaign with... All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Who's the guy in the back?
Looking well, sir. Happy 4th. Wow. Appreciate that. Thank you. And just in back, we'll find out who the rest of the politicos are. I'll hold your sign up, sir. Thank you. Valerie Stewart, the state rep in Brattleboro District 1. So we'll be the primary with Valerie Stewart and Lori Cartwright in that contest. The Steve Howard for Lieutenant Governor campaign.
Happy
Howdy,
4th.
Steve. Happy 4th. Jim Condos for Secretary of State. Good to see you, sir. And Gwen Harris, who's running for State's Attorney in Windham County. You see, Brattleboro is a must-do parade. Everybody turns out for this one.
Absolutely.
Incredible. And coming into view now is Deborah Markowitz, the current
Democratic
Secretary of
candidate
State
for governor.
and one of 5 Democrats.
Primaries
on the
early
ballot.
this year.
Yeah.
End of August, right?
August 24th. Great to see you, Deb. Thank you. Wondering whether her hubby, Paul Markowitz, would have come out. Yeah, that is him. In the orange shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. Patience Merriman running for Secretary of State. Good to see you. And the Lori Cartwright for State Rep contingent. A large contingent. Very good. Fantastic. And here we go as we turn the page.
And the Grand Marshal, who was, I think, one of the instigators and instrumental in these parades, Gordon Wheeler, back 37 years ago.
Gordon is 84. He helped found the first parade back in 1973.
Hey, Gordon!
Looking good, Gordon.
Looking good.
All right.
Absolutely. Good to see him.
And the family of parade founder J. Wayne Corbeil. All right.
Oh, I wish I could move. I want to give Marie a big
Here we
kiss.
are.
Happy
Fourth,
Fourth.
Marie. Great to see you guys.
How are you?
Fantastic.
Hey, Diane.
Hi, Diane. And here comes the place where I call home.
And the place I called home for 30 years.
Yeah,
Well, it's still home.
you can still go home.
I can still go home.
Yeah, they say you can't go home again. That's wrong in your case.
That's right.
So, Connor, bring Mr. Smith a t-shirt. He needs one.
I hope it's an extra large, Connor.
All right. There we go, Connor.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
you.
Hey, high five,
Hey.
Connor. High five.
Keep
All
your
right.
eyes on the
Good
road,
job.
dude.
Ian Kelly, my morning partner, and Kelly Corbeil, our great general manager and owner. Great job.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th. Of course, Lillian Fowler and many of the Corbeil grandchildren.
Hey.
Hey, Will. Great to see you guys. All right. And we are followed up by the St. Organ Museum float.
I have an SD organ at home, Tim, that I got in the very building that it was made in 1911.
That's right, Chris Rocky from the SD Museum Board of Directors.
And I love my SD organ. Of course, I can't play it, but it sure looks good.
Well, that's okay.
Owned by one little old lady in
And following
Fitzwilliam,
them
New
up,
Hampshire.
Following them up is Holton Home with the administrator.
Hey, how
Hi,
are
Cindy
you?
Jerome, how are you? Now, Larry, you're not following the plan. The plan is to keep yourself well hydrated. You need water?
No, I got water.
Make sure you get some. And several residents of Holton Home.
It's just if I move the wrong way, I'm going to electrocute both of us.
Understandable.
My wife gave me your water container, and I haven't figured it out yet.
Ah, okay. Perfect. Holton Home to be followed by Pine Heights. Great to see the folks from Pine Heights.
Well, that's great. They get to participate in the 4th of July.
Oh, yes. I mean, Brattleboro is inclusive of everybody, from the very young to the very old. We all have something to offer.
You realize someday we will be out there.
Yeah, but mine's going to have a radio on it. It's got to have one.
Hey, maybe we can still do live coverage.
Yeah, there we go. Call it the live wheelchair.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
The live trike.
Yeah. And they are doing a great job. Imagine the effort that takes to push a wheelchair for 3 miles.
Absolutely.
And I hope that
Happy
everybody,
4th.
hope you all are well hydrated. And of course, the place that I call home a lot of the time, my wife's employer, Vernon Advent Christian Home. Sue actually got booted upstairs. She's now the Director of Social Services.
Good for her. Hey, that's a sharp-looking van.
Activities Director Frankie Cloutier, and believe that is Amy, one of the assistants, with several residents. To be followed by Veterans of Foreign Wars, Carl de St. Post 1034, their color guard. And it wouldn't be the VFW without, right behind the color guard, Sam Haskin. Sam is a staffer these days for Vermont Senator Bernard
And
Sanders.
does Veterans Affairs, and
In fact,
the most perfect person to do that.
really, one of the great things that Sam was able to convince Bernie to do, and Bernie was able to convince the people in the federal budget to do, brand new Veterans Clinic had a grand opening in the Exit 1 Industrial Park a little over a week ago.
That is
They
fantastic.
can serve people without having to drive to White River. Great job, Sammy.
Hey, Sammy. Happy 4th.
Thank you.
Say hi to
past
Bernie.
Auxiliary presidents of VFW Post 1034.
They look great.
That they do. Great to see them all. And sounds like there's a sound system within the Disabled American Veterans truck, which is heading our way. Hopefully we'll be able to figure out what that is.
You're watching Brattleboro's Family 4th of July Parade, 37th Annual Parade, live on BCTV. Tim Johnson and Larry Smith, who have been here since ever.
Yeah, we knew John Adams personally.
Yes.
Yeah.
He never invited us to his house after the parade.
Yeah, he was a little cheap.
Well,
And the DAV, combined with the Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 843, music. Great. Thank you. Leonard Derby, how are you, sir? Good.
happy 4th.
John Galvin, American Legion Post 81 from Greenfield, Massachusetts. Their color guard.
I don't think they were in the parade before, were they? It's
No.
good to have them join us.
Glad to have them here. Marching in step is tougher than it looks.
You're right.
My National Guard days, I had a drill sergeant who checked my helmet for rocks because I couldn't get it right one day. Nice of him. The Will Miller Green Mountain Veterans for Peace, Chapter 57, both walkers and riders.
A little break in the parade.
Just a little as they do some catch-up work here as we come close to the end of Division 2 out of 4 divisions. And in memory of why they died, the flag raised casket.
What a gorgeous day.
Yes, it is.
And a full day of activities while we have a little break in the parade. Tim and I remind you, activities right after the parade go to Living Memorial Park on Guilford Street. Afternoon of softball games, entertainment, a fantastic DJ playing music.
Yeah. in
Everything
fact,
to eat and drink.
Any requests?
Oh, don't get me started. Tommy James, Moni Moni,
I can do that.
because you just picked it up
That's right.
on sale.
Yeah. See, I
And we
spent-
paid $20 for all these CDs when they came out. All we
I
had to do
know.
was wait.
Yeah, precisely. I mean, you can find them at yard sales for $1 or $2, or great vendors like Turn It Up, just a block downtown.
That's right.
You usually can find their used CD category, just a godsend. A lot of things that I had been looking for years that I found there.
Perfect.
You bet. So,
You got a tent, so you're not going to be in the heat.
yes, we have the WTSA tent,
Perfect.
so that'll be great. Sounds like the Keen American Legion will be showing up shortly.
I can hear a band in the background.
Can you imagine walking up and downhill playing a tuba in this weather?
No.
Now,
Look at that beautiful shot as we're looking up Main Street.
that's up High Street.
No, up Main Street.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at the-
You're looking at the flag.
Look
You're
at the
looking
monitor, you silly.
Okay, gotcha. That is.
It's good to
that,
see the
That
the
says it
flag
all,
back.
doesn't it?
Majestically right over Main Street. And everybody on High Street gets to watch the parade.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd shut off their vehicles and just enjoy it. It's
Oh,
going to be a while.
Yeah. Relax and lighten up, people.
Hey, these will be great for the grandkids.
That they will. How many grandkids you have now?
5.
I've got 6,
5 and 1 on the way.
and I've got a great grandchild on the way. Not to keep up.
I'm starting to feel old.
Well, that's okay. You still look very young.
Well, the hair's a little different color, but it's not falling out, so.
Well, I just figure that we're not going to allow ourselves to be old.
No.
Great. Fantastic. As we suspected, a bit of a break. In fact, we'd like to really honor our volunteer marshals. They include as follows: Peggy DeAngelis, Claire Lavender from Division 1, Jack DeAngelis from Division 2, Barbara Harris and Michael Gant in Division 3, and in Division 4, Kate and Kevin O'Connor. How's that for spirit?
I'd say we've got it all handled.
Definitely. So the Keen American Legion is, as you can tell, heading into our point of view, just passing Elliott Street. They are a
Small band that makes a lot of sound.
great group. I know what's going on here. just checking the lineup, they might have gotten juxtaposed with the Brattleboro fire trucks in Division 3, as the Keen American Legion Band is the last of Division 2, and the fire department is going to be right on their heels.
That's what I thought.
Perfect.
Hey, we even get a breeze.
Yeah. Yes, remember,
Time to hydrate.
proper hydration is the most important thing we can do here today.
I'm going to improperly hydrate about 5.
I understand. Sunscreen, shade, also very important. When you go to Memorial Park, no dogs, no alcohol, no fireworks. Leave all that in the hands of the pros.
And you can still have a good time.
And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the Keen American Legion Band, Post 4 from Keene.
Hey, Bob. Happy 4th.
Now, following up, beyond the Brattleboro Fire Department, which is the start of Division 3, the entire company of men and equipment with symbolic axis flags, Chief Mike Bricassi, Deputy Chief Pete Lynch, Captains Ron Hubbard,
Steve Nelson.
good.
Guys look great.
Yeah, they do.
And gals.
And the important part of the fire service, the spouses and children who live this right along with their firefighters.
Yeah.
Well, you take a look at that. Etta Madison.
Look at her.
The wife of retired Chief T. Howard Madison is still
Hey,
walking
Etta.
it.
How are you,
You
sweetie?
are cool, Etta. And he didn't want to ride with him, huh?
Don't let him hit you. He was never a good driver.
Retired Chief T. Howard Madison in the Chief's truck. Hey,
Don't-
Howard.
Don't hit Etta. He will be in his pool on Guilford Street after
Retired
this.
Deputy Chief
John Wielden.
Great.
I used to park my car at the chief's house every year for the 4th of July.
Smart move.
Park the car, jump in the pool, have a few cold ones, and then head to the fireworks.
Captain Bill Johnson in Engine 1.
And all of the apparatus from Central Station and Station 2.
Perfect.
Have fire trucks gotten bigger or getting smaller?
Yeah, they have. And that's become an issue over the years because
They don't
the fire
fit.
department hasn't gotten any bigger.
No.
They've had to specially make a lot of these trucks. And that's why over the years there's been the debate about whether to have a new fire station or not. A debate which I would say is far from over in Brattleboro.
I believe you're right.
Engine 3. And the fire department rescue truck. Now, did you know that we have the international president of the Red Knights motorcycle group with us today?
Dave Emery?
Yeah.
Dave Emery was at Grafton Ponds last night with the sheriff's department. He put handcuffs on my wife.
I'm not sure I want to know the rest of that
No,
story.
you don't. I paid him $10 to do it.
Uh-huh. Okay. So now, do these guys all run Hondas? Or are these all Harleys? I might have insulted him by saying Honda.
No, I think the chief has a Honda because he likes the fact they have reverse.
That would figure. How do you get reverse on a motorcycle?
Trust me, you can do it.
Okay.
Hey, Chief.
Hey, Chief. All right. Perfect.
They look great. Well, there's a Harley. There's a couple of Harleys.
Yeah. And now in the yellow, in the bright yellow, the Brattleboro Chamber
new
of
shirts.
Commerce with the one and only Brattleboro shirt, getting ready to swing into fall in September. Great job.
Look at this.
You're looking good. All
Good
right.
thing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Stace.
hello.
How are you?
Looking good. And of course, beyond them, the Brattleboro Winter Carnival, which is a more than 50-year tradition in Brattleboro.
No snow. We're in Division 3 of our 4-division parade this year, which is Celebrate Our Community.
The Winter Carnival Princess. And of course, I had the opportunity to interview the Winter Carnival Queen last year, Kayla Burrows. Great to see you, Kayla. All right.
She gets to ride in the parade.
Oh, why not? And this is Frosty. Can you imagine being in that suit at this weather?
No.
That is nuts. I'm sorry. Frosty, you get a special prize.
I hope he's got some air conditioning in that thing.
Yeah. Wow. Good job, Frosty.
Keep cool.
You know, Frosty used to be part of a comedy team.
Really?
Cold and Frosty.
Oh, really? I think I've seen them before.
I'm going to see
believe
them
it's
later.
in my refrigerator.
Yes. Okay. All right. And the Vermont Partnership for Fairness and Diversity. Marchers, of course, their director, Curtis Reed. They've done a lot to promote anti-bullying and teaching of
Hey, Curtis.
diversity and fairness in our schools. Thank you for everything you do, Curtis.
Hey, Jim.
You're welcome.
How are you?
You're welcome. All right, followed up close, hi Sheila, by the Guilford Community Church. All right. Members of the Brattleboro Interfaith Clergy Association. Fantastic. Nicely done.
Good to see you.
And the Dummerston Congregational Church, where on Columbus Day weekend, I want
Pies.
my pie. All right. Fantastic.
Save one for me.
You bet.
All right, dear.
First United Methodist Church of Brattleboro. Great to see you guys.
How are you?
Fantastic. And of course, the First Congregational Church, which is in West Brattleboro, as opposed to Center Congregational Church.
That's right.
Incredible. Now, if there's one thing that we can say about the 4th of July, about Independence Day, it's this banner right here. The one that says, hate has no home here.
That's right.
Precisely. Way to go. Now, the Brattleboro area affordable housing members. Great to see you all. Hi, Gary. Fantastic. Followed by the Brattleboro Area Drop-In Center.
Hey, how are you, Ben?
Great to see you, Sharon. Hi, Ben.
Hey, how are you?
Melinda Busno, their director.
My group from the Brattleboro Area
Great.
Drop-In Center.
Thank you. I can't pick it up because I'm wired.
Project Feed the Thousands.
Thank you.
Which I know something about.
And of course, they are in need of donations of food right now. They are in dire straits.
That's right.
Agape Christian Fellowship from downtown in Brattleboro. Pastor Michael Gant. Fantastic. Not only marchers, but their own float. How about that? Perfect.
Absolutely great floats this year. A lot of creativity, a lot of work.
And I didn't know if you knew this, but Agape has missions in Kenya, Uganda, Peru, Brazil, and Cameroon.
Is that
They
right?
all do a great job. That's right. I heard this story about how their pastor, Mike Gant, was trying to push a car to get it started, and there was a lion chasing him. So he ran a little faster. That car started right up.
I'll bet it did.
With help of prayer. Have a great
Happy
day.
4th.
Thank you. Now, the Vermont Freemasons, Brattleboro Lodge number 102, established back in 1881. Gentlemen, you all look great.
Those uniforms look pretty fancy.
Yeah. Imagine wearing a tux on a day like this.
No, I can't. And the Masonic family,
You betcha.
which is just up the street from us.
Yes, it is. In fact, they were selling hot dogs and hamburgers out front of the lodge before the parade.
How did I miss that?
I don't know. Maybe because we fed you with the Subway.
You're right. Thank you, by the way. That was nice of you to share.
Well, you know, I just figure when you're family, you share. Like the morning of the Marina fire, we made sure that all their workers had access to coffee and to a bathroom.
That's nice.
Way to go. And Brattleboro Community Radio, WVEW,
Freedom of expression.
including lawyer turned talk show host Jim Maxwell. All right. You know,
Maxwell lawyer.
Jim actually started off as a country DJ out west.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. He doesn't seem like the type.
Well, he's got the gift of gab. And our friends from WKVT coming through you.
Hey, Gordy.
Gordy, how are you, sir? Hey, Pete.
Make sure Pete's got a hat.
What's that? I don't know. And WYRY, great to see them in the parade as well. In fact, you'll love
Gary?
this. Gary Ferguson.
Hey, Gary.
Gary got me my first job at WKVT 37 years ago. Yeah, so Gary's the one you can thank or blame depending on what you think about what I do.
Oh, I thank him. And then I hired you.
Yeah,
It's all good.
it all comes together at some point.
Watching the 37th annual free family 4th of July parade on BCTV and the Brattleboro cable. I'm trying to think of how many years BCTV has covered this parade.
But a long time. In fact, one of the things that we are most grateful for during Independence Day is that people have put themselves on the line for the right of self-expression. And,
That's right.
and certainly in Windham County, there's no group that has expressed themselves more over the years than Nuclear Free Vermont. And here they come with several different groups. Good to see Ed. A lot of marchers. And they have a car beyond the marchers. Ladies and gentlemen, nice time. Good to see you. And now, in back of them,
Oh, is this the guy you were
this is the
talking
guy I was
about?
talking about. I was coming from Vernon this morning.
I know he's one of your.
Where did you see that before?
I saw them walking up Route 142 in Vernon. And he's walking from Washington, D.C. to Maine to raise money for diabetes research. How are you today? Good. See
He
you
doesn't
again.
look warm.
Glad you're in the parade today.
Stay cool.
And these are members of the Guilford Volunteer Fire Department.
And they look sharp.
Yes, they do. Good job. And their engine 1. All of the area fire departments getting involved with today's parade.
Behind them, Chesterfield Fire Department.
Oh my gosh, do they still let Bart Beavis march?
Well, they have to train him first, but yes, he marches.
This is your left and this is your right.
Somebody's behind him saying that.
No doubt. Great guy though.
When I lived in Chesterfield, it's the guy you don't want to make mad because he's also in charge of public works. He won't plow your road.
Great to see you, Bart.
Bart, don't smile.
What if their corn roast is on this year? Have you heard?
It should be,
Good. That would be a lot of fun.
and I'll be sponsoring it. That's
Oh, good.
something I don't want to miss. You got tickets, they're on
Good.
me.
Thank you. Big event
You
in
cannot miss
August.
the corn roast to benefit of the Chesterfield Fire Department.
How you doing? Good, Steve. You're looking great.
Looking good.
Wow. These are the guys you depend on at 3 o'clock in the morning
I know.
when your house or your restaurant is burning down.
Yeah.
Both, even in Brattleboro, they do rely on these mutual aid companies.
Oh, absolutely.
It takes a lot of dedication to do this, in addition to your regular job and have a family.
And just because these departments are volunteer, that doesn't mean that their qualifications are any less. They can't be.
That's
They
right.
have to
They go through all the different
meet
training and
standards.
everything.
And that's a lot of work.
Yeah, really.
Plus
is.
their own gasoline, their own time, their family's time.
Now the West Dummerston Volunteer Fire Department.
Now those look like warm uniforms.
Oh yes. Yeah, it may be a fashion faux pas to wear dark blue, but they wear it proudly.
They do. And you know what? They're all in step.
That they are.
They look great.
Bam, 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 bam. How about that?
Oh, you're doing great.
I can still do that.
Hey, the snowmobiles are back.
Oh, good. Good deal. Larry Lynch, retired deputy
Hey, Larry.
chief, and Alan Pike, former chief. Very, very good.
Trucks all spiffed up for the 4th of July parade.
Oh yeah. That's what they call spit and polish. I'm glad they polished, but I'm glad I didn't see the others.
I don't want to watch that.
Yeah. And one of many past Brattleboro ladder trucks, the Hinsdale Fire Department ladder truck, that was formerly a Brattleboro ladder.
They leave town, but they never die.
That's right. The Chesterfield ladder truck is also a former Brattleboro.
That's right. That's right. Well, small communities cannot afford to buy a ladder truck, so it's wonderful they get recycled. And then Brattleboro gets to use them. God forbid there's a bad fire and you need another ladder truck.
So here we go, the Cairo Shriners Ski-Mobile unit based in Brattleboro, Vermont.
Now that's got to be warm.
Oh, it is. Charlie Ace Adams, one of the lead ski-mobilers. Good to see you
Bill
guys.
Covey.
Oh, wow. Could you use a pizza, Larry?
Huh?
Could you use a pizza?
Sure.
Domino's.
We can't move.
Deliver.
They deliver, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Right in Brattleboro. You're looking good. Large pepperoni. All right.
And 2 forks.
Thank you. Perfect. And coming to view as the Domino's vehicle passes are the heavy rescue people, the technical rescue people from Rescue Inc.
Great float.
Wow. Good job. Hi, Drew. Thank you.
Hey, Rich. How are you?
And it's the other Larry Smith.
The other Larry Smith.
Kurds ambulance with the end of Division 3 and the start of Division 4 with Marshals Kate and Kevin O'Connor. This is from Kids Place, the hand-pulled float with the New Orleans Brass Band
I love it.
project. And coming up a couple of weeks away, July 14th and 15th, Kids Place sponsors Circus Smirkus at the Baubeck Fields. They're back again. I like this. Dedicated dads making a difference.
That's great.
Way to go. Including Fred Noyes from BCTV, a brand new father himself.
How did he do that? I
All
thought
right,
he was just
Fred.
here.
Good job. Training camp for new dads.
Perfect.
July 31st, next class. Time for new dad boot camp. All right. You know, it's funny. Children don't come with an instruction manual like your VCR.
No, they don't.
Now, and the Brattleboro Boys and Girls Club. Great job that they all do. Way to go, Ricky Davidson. Thank you, Ricky.
Hey, Ricky.
All right. Now, this next guy is cutting into some of my off-hours revenue.
Who's that?
Joey
Oh,
Kowalski from Go Get It Entertainment.
you want me to pull his plug?
That's okay.
Somehow I don't think he's got the same CDs.
No, probably not. The Brattleboro area baton twirlers as well. And congratulations, Jackie Cawley from the Baton Twirlers, UHS grad heading to the University of Delaware.
All right.
You know, it's interesting, when I say Yankee Doodle Dandy,
Yeah.
I usually say Yankee Doodle came to town just to play the ponies.
Can't play the ponies anywhere anymore.
Now you can't. Oh, wow.
We got music coming everywhere.
This must be Go Get It Entertainment.
Yeah.
Yep. Where else would you find Lady Gaga? Kelly's Dance Academy. There we go. You gotta get your freak on there, Larry.
Brattleboro Hockey Association.
And you know, they raise a lot of that money themselves for ice time.
Oh, I know,
With
which
the
is
drink.
pretty expensive.
Wow. Great job, guys. All right. Good catch.
All right, I caught it too.
Fantastic.
Super bubble.
The Turner and Renault crane. You know what? They get out of sync, didn't they? Because
Who's gonna argue with a truck like that?
now you're not. All right.
That's great.
Way to go.
Nice rink.
Yeah. Get checked over the boards, you're in trouble on that one.
I know.
And here comes Go Get It Entertainment with DJ Joey Kowalski of Chesterfield. All right. Good deal. Yeah, way to go, Joey.
creeping everywhere and back, but I just can't remember it all. What am I doing? Beamer Benzabilly, Beamer Benzabilly, Beamer Benzabilly. My jeans are never empty. Beamer Benzabilly.
No, you're right. He and I do have different collections.
I believe so.
Yeah. And of course, proud dad Joe Kowalski in the green whatchamacallit.
That is green.
That's a Scion, I believe. There you are.
And a contingent from Brattleboro Gymnastics.
Great job.
I get sore just watching that.
Wow. They're out your back doing that, Larry.
Wow.
Doing handstands, all right. Way to go! And with the LaRock construction truck, the Brattleboro Little League All-Stars, both the 11, 12-year-old All-Stars and the 9-10 contingent.
Now, where's your grandson?
My grandson, Tony, is in the 9-10-year-olds. All right, Tony, way to go! Perfect!
They're having a good
All
time.
right. Fantastic.
And they're staying hydrated.
Perfect. And the 11, 12-year-old All-Stars, Andrew
We're good.
Kavanaugh. Yeah, whip it.
How are you,
Good.
Andrew?
Really well. Haven't seen you in a
Don't
while.
let your mother use your truck.
I know. I have a t-shirt.
What were you thinking? All
Got
right.
a T-shirt?
Okay?
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, perfect. Dave Sear, the Little League Commissioner.
That's
Who does a great
We
job.
call him sir?
I call him Golden Jet.
Oh, okay.
He's one of Bill Holliday's friends. Happy 4th of July. The Governor's Institute on Youth Activism and Current Issues. I believe we've got the Brattleboro Union High School Marching Band coming up first.
Sponsored by CNS Wholesale Grocers.
You bet.
Grocers. There.
Just,
I need more hydration.
just, what is it, maybe 18 months removed from the presidential inaugural parade,
That's right.
directed by Steve Rice. Hi, guys.
That's cute. And the band looks sharp.
That
Great
they
looking
do.
uniforms.
Yeah, they bought a bunch of new band uniforms when they went to the parade, so these should still all be in great shape. I'd love to hear the school song, however, but I'm probably they're not going to play it on the parade route.
Probably not. But they sound great.
Yeah, that they do.
And Steve Rice had been band director for,
20 years.
is that right?
Yeah. Following the BUHS band, the Governor's Institute, with over 80 Vermont children from around the state.
That's right, studying current issues, youth activism, on any number of topics.
Perfect. Great job, guys. John Ungerleider doing a great job as their director. Fantastic. And here we go. At the end, the West River Wildcats and the From Now Till Dark music and fireworks at the park with parade director Alfred Hughes. All right.
Alfred Hughes, I want you to know the dress he is wearing is an ode to Michelle Obama. Oh, Michelle would be proud.
Perfect. So you know what that means? The parade's over.
That's what it means.
Wow.
Tim and
Larry,
the grandkids on the parade.
thank you a lot.
Hey, another wonderful year, 37th annual 4th of July parade on BCTV.
And of course, after this is done, Memorial Park with fun at 2:30, All-Star Small Fry game at 3, swim races, Avi and Celia at 5:30, Vic and Sticks at 6:30, Peter Miles 7:45, 9:30 fireworks. Great job, BCTV crew. Brattleboro goes fourth.
Absolutely.
You've done a great job. Larry Smith,
Absolutely
thank you.
fantastic parade. Have a great day. Hope everybody has a wonderful, safe holiday, and we'll see you back again next year.
All right, guys.
God bless.
Be safe. Talk to you soon.